Brazil versus Italy 1994, the most heartbreaking penalty in World Cup history. In the sweltering summer of 1994, the world turned its gaze to Los Angeles. Two nations stood at the precipice of history, their hearts beating in rhythm with the roar of millions. Brazil, the Samba nation, draped in yellow and green, carrying the weight of 5 World Cups, yet haunted by the ghosts of defeats past. Italy, the disciplined warriors of the boot, forged in the fire of tactical mastery, hungry for redemption since their last triumph decades ago. This was more than a game. It was a collision of legacies, of pride, of hope and heartbreak. A chessboard of strategy stretched across 90 minutes, with every pass, every tackle, every glance loaded with destiny. Brazil had danced on the edge of glory before, yet the shadow of 1982 and 1986 loomed large. Italy had tasted heartbreak too. Penalty shootouts that crushed the soul, moments when victory slipped through their fingers like water. Each team carried their scars, their stories etched into every muscle, every sinew, every heartbeat. And now in this stadium, with 94,000 eyes watching, the stage was set for a duel that would echo for eternity. Carlos Alberto Pereira's Brazil, an orchestra of flair and fluidity, would seek to carve space with artistry. Their formation, a symphony of balance between attack and defense, relied on the genius of Romário, the tireless drive of Dunga, and the unwavering composure of Taffarel between the posts. Arrigo Sacchi's Italy, a fortress of discipline, a tactical juggernaut, had prepared for every eventuality. The catenaccio spirit of Baresi and Maldini, the precise strikes of Roberto Baggio, every player a cog in a machine designed to smother creativity and strike with ruthless efficiency. The ball would become both weapon and muse. Every touch, a statement. Every interception, the declaration of intent. The whistle blew, and suddenly, time fractured. Minutes felt like hours. Brazil pressed with artistry, weaving threads of magic through a defensive Italian wall. Italy countered with patience, each movement calculated, every pass measured, as though the ball itself knew it must carry the weight of a nation. The first half passed in a tension so thick it could be cut with a knife. Shots fired, chances created, yet the net remained unclaimed. Sweat, blood, and nerves mingled in the Californian heat. And then, destiny reached its cruelest form. After 90 minutes and then 30 more of grueling extra time, the match remained deadlocked. The final chapter would be written not with skill alone, but with courage under fire, in the cold, unflinching gaze of penalty kicks. For Italy, Baggio stood, a man carrying the hopes of a nation, every nerve screaming with expectation. For Brazil, Taffarel crouched, poised to defend not just a goal, but the dreams of millions. One strike could immortalize, one strike could condemn. Baggio ran. Every heartbeat thundered in his ears. He struck and the ball soared over the crossbar. Silence erupted into shock. Brazil erupted into elation. Triumph and despair, two sides of the same coin, crystallized in a single, devastating instant. And just like that, Brazil lifted their 4th star, their samba unleashed upon the world, a victory born of artistry, nerve, and unyielding resilience. Italy, noble in defeat, would remember the agony of that miss for generations to come. Football is not just a game. It is a mirror of our humanity. The joy, the heartbreak, the struggle, and the fleeting moments where legend and reality collide. On July 17, 1994, Brazil and Italy gave the world a story of courage and heartbreak, of genius and imperfection, of war waged with leather and grass. And in that theater, the beautiful game was immortal. This was more than a final. This was poetry. This was football. If you felt the tension, the heartbreak, and the glory, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us as we relive the greatest moments in football history.